Kenny Ortega compared Derek Hough to Gene Kelly. Here's why it meant everything to him. Hello everyone, and welcome. Today we're exploring a powerful moment in dance history, when one dance icon's maker compared a modern dancer to another iconic legend. Specifically, when Kenny Ortega told Derek Hough that, in his eyes, he is the closest thing we have today to Gene Kelly. Why does this matter? What does it say about legacy, inspiration, and the evolution of dance? Let's dig in. Kenny Ortega, choreographer, director, a bridge between classic Hollywood musicals and modern dance pop culture entertainment. He has a career spanning decades, from iconic films like Dirty Dancing to stage productions, music videos, and more. Derek Hough, longtime dancer and choreographer, known for his work on Dancing with the Stars, DWTS, as well as tour performances, choreography, and a dedication to musicality and storytelling in dance. Gene Kelly, a legend of Hollywood musicals, a pioneer who made dance part of cinematic storytelling. He blended tap, ballet, and modern dance, integrating dance with film via inventive choreography, expressive storytelling, and film-friendly techniques. These three stand, in different eras, as powerful embodiments of dance's capacity to evolve and endure. Here's the moment everything changed for Derek. During a recent conversation, Ortega, guest judging on DWTS back in 2014, told Hough that he redefined choreography for this generation. Then Ortega took it a step further. He compared Derek to Gene Kelly. He said that if there's a Gene Kelly alive today, it's Derek. That's no small compliment. It's not a casual "you're good." It's a declaration of legacy, of lineage, of respect. To truly appreciate why this matters, we need to understand what Gene Kelly represented, and what Ortega learned from him. Gene Kelly revolutionized dance on film. He wasn't just a dancer, he was a storyteller. He used camera angles, lighting, and cinematic techniques to make dance speak in film. Ortega studied under Kelly's influence. Kelly taught him how to choreograph for the camera, not just the stage, a key skill when bridging dance with film, TV, or music videos. By likening Hough to Kelly, Ortega wasn't just praising technical skill, he was recognizing Hough's ability to transcend dance as mere movement, and instead treat it as a medium of storytelling, showmanship, and emotional expression. So that comparison isn't fluff. It's a nod to legacy. It says, you carry the torch. After hearing Ortega's words, Derek Hough didn't just smile and move on. He called the moment life-changing. He said that those words, coming from someone he respected deeply, gave him a sense of confidence and belief in himself. Why does that matter? Because dance, especially when you're constantly reinventing it, mixing genres, pushing boundaries, can be insecure. It requires faith. For Hough, Ortega's praise was validation. Not just that he was good, but that he had relevance, that his work stood in lineage with one of the greatest ever. This moment isn't just personal. It reflects a larger shift in dance and entertainment. Dance is no longer confined to musicals or studio theaters. Artists like Derek Hough bring it to mainstream TV, global audiences, tours, and cross-genre productions. The blend of choreography plus cinematography plus storytelling, once pioneered by Gene Kelly, finds modern resonance in what Hough and others do today. Recognition from someone like Ortega, who himself embodies a bridge between old-school musicals and modern pop entertainment, helps legitimize dance as both art and mass appeal entertainment. In that sense, comparing Hough to Kelly is less about nostalgia, and more about progress. It shows how dance evolves, yet stays rooted in its past. The relationship between Ortega and Hough, and the comparison to Kelly, highlights something fundamental: mentorship. Ortega was mentored, directly or indirectly, by Kelly's legacy. He learned from Kelly's approach to dance on film. Through his words to Hough, Ortega passed that legacy forward, acknowledging that Hough now carries that same spirit. It's a reminder that in art, legacy is not static. It moves. It transforms. And it's embodied not just in style, but in respect, in pushing boundaries, in reimagining what dance can be. To quote Ortega, he said he's waiting for the day where someone is smart enough to recognize that if there is a Gene Kelly alive today, it is in you. That's about belief. That's about trust. That's about continuity. So, what can we take away from this? When Kenny Ortega compared Derek Hough to Gene Kelly, it was more than flattery. It was a handing over of a legacy, a blessing from one generation to the next. It said, "You represent dance's past, present and future." And for Derek, for fans of dance, film, and performance, that's a powerful moment. If you love dance, or simply appreciate artistry, I encourage you, watch a Gene Kelly number, then a Derek Hough performance. Notice the echoes. Notice the evolution. Notice the heart. Thank you for watching, or listening. If you like, I can also draft a short 3-minute version of this script, perfect for social media or quick video. Derek Hough is reflecting on the moment a DWTS guest judge changed the course of his career back in 2014. Kenny Ortega appeared as a guest judge on Dancing with the Stars during the 18th season. Denny Hough, who was performing, received a comment that he says became so special for him. "You've been an incredible inspiration, personally, to me, and I have to thank you," the choreographer tells his fellow dancer in the interview with Extra. During their conversation, the pair watched the clip where Kenny told Derek that he redefined choreography for this generation. The video was from the episode of DWTS in 2014. She further said at the time that the Utah native has been a shaper of dance and changed dance forever. Not only did he stop there, but Kenny also compared him to Gene Kelly, describing that Derek is so close today to the legendary dancer. Upon seeing it, the 40-year-old says, "Hearing those words coming from somebody that I respected so much." He continues, "It really changed my life because it gave me this sort of sense of confidence and belief in myself. I just want to thank you because it really was a pivotal moment." Besides this fan moment for Derek, he had a new member in his family, a son, whom he welcomed with his wife, Hailey Erbett, earlier this year. "We can't believe the biggest thing to happen to us could be so small," the clip's caption read, which they posted on Instagram. It is worth noting Derek and Hailey tied the knot in 2023 and the newborn is their first child.